I'm Larry Menti. Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Rutgers University is partnering, an important partner, in a program to try to get medical care quickly to veterans. Terrell McCain is here to talk about that. He is program manager of Rutgers University Behavioral Health Care National Call Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The fact that you have this program, does that mean the VA isn't doing enough?
It doesn't mean that the VA isn't doing enough. It just means that, you know, there's another resource for veterans, all veterans, whether it be male or female, come together and have another resource to get to in case they cannot get, let's say there's East Orange, there's Lions, there's community-based outpatient clinics. It's another resource for them to have.
But is this an outgrowth because of problems with the VA or the backlog at the VA?
Not at all. It's not in part to say, okay, the VA isn't doing enough. You have many individuals out there that do not know how to navigate through the VA system. That's why you have the New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, which is the state version of the VA. You also have the New Jersey Department of Health, which is also our partner in this program, in addition to the New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs. And then once we all come together and we say, this is what you can do, these are the options out there for you, people become more educated.
So you're actually partnering with them. So very well, if somebody calls, you might be sending them to the VA. That is one of the options. Okay, now I get it. And then we should point out that you served as well.
Yes, I did. 2006 to 2007, Task Force Military Police, Iraq.
Well, thank you, first of all, for your service, but I would guess that's important, that you understand that you have veterans as a part of this program so that when they reach out to you, you know exactly what they're going through.
Absolutely, because when veterans go to appointments, they automatically call in saying, okay, no one understands me because they cannot relate to what I've gone through. When you call NJ Vet2Vet, a 24/7 call center that's manned by all military veterans, that tends to lighten the mood because they're like, okay, these individuals know what it's like to first go through a basic training exercise. They know what it's like to serve in combat. They know what it takes to serve in uniform for the country. And they feel a lot better talking to someone that can relate to what they have gone through.
Many times I would think, and you can answer the question better than me, many times I would think when they call and you tell them, I served too, I was there, I was in Iraq, that phone call is part of the healing process, just the phone call.
Absolutely, because they feel like they can definitely disclose to someone because there's that thing we call in peer support called connection. They make the connection right from the first ring of the phone call when somebody answers on the other side. Connection is very important, and especially when they want to go to appointments, they're like, oh, well, I don't really want to see a psychologist. You know, I don't want to be thought of as weak. However, you might have the person on the other side of the phone that says, I've seen a psychologist before, it's not bad. And I'm not any less of a person, right?
Excuse that this question is personal, but did you have any problems coming back?
I had various problems coming back when I came back from Iraq back in '07.
And so you know firsthand what a lot of the people that call you are dealing with.
Absolutely, because when you hear the term PTSD, anger, anxiety, depression, all of the stressors that people come back from, because you're coming from a structured environment to a non-structured environment. You're coming from a military structure to a civilian structure, and the transition isn't always smooth, which is why we have these resources available here in the state of New Jersey in order to be available to the men and women that have put their lives down for our country.
And all those things you mentioned, you checked all those boxes? You had all those problems?
My problems was PTSD, anxiety, and also depression, and transitioning back into society, yes.
And you were able to get help?
Yes.
So you know help's available for the people that call you.
Absolutely.
Let's take a step back for a second, because I talked about the problems with the VA, and I realize they're a partner of yours, have been highly publicized. And you say that what you're doing now isn't a reaction to that. So then why is the call center needed?
The call center is needed because, let's go back to NJ Vet2Vet. New Jersey Vet2Vet was established on April 13th, 2005, and it was in regards to a partnership between the New Jersey Department of Military and Veterans Affairs and also the Rutgers University Behavioral Health Care Call Center. The reason why it was established in the first place was because individuals were saying, okay, I'm not understood. I need to know what resources are out in public for me. I'm not so sure on how to navigate through the system. That is the reason why the call center is in existence, if that answers your question.
No, that answers it perfectly. And Terrell, again, I want to thank you for your service. I want to thank you what you're doing now, because I think that our veterans in this country are one of our greatest natural resources, and it's important to keep them whole.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate it. By the way, do you want to give out a website or the phone number in case people want to get a hold of you? Okay,
the phone number is 866-838-7654. And the website is www.njveteranshelpline.org. NJ Veterans Helpline is all one word. And all you have to do is type in the website. You'll see what we do, what we have to offer, what resources are out there. Everyone is happy after that.
Well, that's great. I'm glad we remembered that. Thank you so much for coming in. Terrell McCain is the program manager at Rutgers University Behavioral Health Care National Call Center, helping veterans in New Jersey. That wraps up Jersey Matters for this week. I'm Larry Menti. Stick around now for another thing.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Call this free government program for the option that's right for you.